Neil, congratulations, back in the cup final. You must be delighted with that win.
Yeah, to get to the cup final, is good any stage. Wasn't a great game. We should have took our chances in the first half. Really, we had a number of chances. Took one. Finns had another one. I think we had another one as well on top of that. We restricted them to very little, but they came into the game second half as you would expect. A lot of balls on top of us without really creating a great deal. But a lot of momentum for them. They had the right go, fair play to them. But as I say, for us it was just about getting through if we could, and being able to give lads, games as well, to get them ready for the next couple of games we've got in the league.
Yeah, and you mentioned they obviously came out really quickly, opening sort of 10 minutes, real good atmosphere, fans behind them, and then Finn got the goal. You must be happy how you reacted, and nearly pushed on and got a second in the first half.
Yeah, I was happy. Yeah, as you say, first 10 minutes they were good. But we knew that they were going to come flying out the traps. It's a derby game, isn't it? And they're flying high in the league below, doing well. We knew that it was going to be quite hostile from a fan's perspective, but great crowd, which it should be. As I say, they're in the playoffs, so we had to make sure that we stayed in the game, kept our heads, and obviously we got the goal, and then we probably should have had another Finns through again, probably should have scored, and I think Owen wins us through one-on-one and should have scored. And then goals change games, and while it's 1-0 they're always in the game, and then at some stage they're going to pile men forward. We had one or two lads tired, carrying knocks, but I thought we dealt with most of the stuff that came in. There was a few hairy moments with lads have had a bad touch, but overall, I don't think Bobby's had that much to do. Obviously, a goal line clearance, unbelievable goal line clearance by Chris Doyle, has kept it up, at 1-0. But yeah, it was a proper cup tie, derby game, and we've come through on the right end of the results.
And you mentioned there, obviously, you didn't have the full complement of lads being cup tied and whatnot. And they really pressed second half. You must be happy ahead lads, like all sort of 14 of them, dug in.
Yeah, they dug in, and they've got that mentality. I wasn't too happy to get the ball away far too much. When teams are coming on top and throwing a lot at you, that's when you've got to have that a little bit, more composure, make that extra pass, want to get on the ball. I don't think we did that, but it's tough. It's game after game. You're away from home, as I said. Big crowd on against a very good side who, again, themselves have lost a number of players, key players through injury. So both teams were under strength. So let's get that out there. But I thought generally, in terms of chances and opportunities, I thought generally we had the best in the game. But last 20-25 minutes they came on really strong and we defended really well.
And finally, Neil, obviously cup final, 2 games left in the league with good chance of playoffs. I mean, this must be exactly where you wanted to be at the end of the season. Still, every game there's something to play for.
As I've said numerous times, to still be to have the season. I've said we had a great run in the FA Trophy, first round of the FA Cup. We're now in the in the final of the Liverpool Senior Cup, and there's a chance of the playoffs. Someone said that about us, 2 or 3 years ago. We'd be fighting at the top end of this table. People wouldn't have believed you. We've done a lot of work. There's been a lot of hard graft gone in here, and we're reaping the benefits of it. We've got good lads, good players. We've got a very small squad. You only have to look tonight. That's us. In totality, obviously the lads who are cup tied, but we haven't got anyone else. Everyone else is obviously. We lost Jordan with a dislocated ankle. We've lost Olivier with a broken arm. We lost Jack Dunn with his knee. Somebody else I've forgotten about, who's been a long termer as well. But the main thing for us is we've got a good group. As you've seen tonight, they'll dig in when they need to. And these cup ties are never easy. Even Widnes, when we played Widnes at home, it was a tough game. Even though it was at home, it was a tough game. This was another tough game this evening. But it's you don't get given cup finals. You've got to work hard for them, and Prescot made us work hard tonight.